Y'all, listen, I ain't even want to do this video, but we got to do it. You got to figure out of these three, which one to get and which one is for you. And I've been fortunate to get all three of these, so shout out to Dennis for sending these to me and truly appreciate it. We're gonna get to this, y'all, because I have a hard time with this one. I really, really do. You got the gold one with the gold FX blade. You got the black FX with the Graphite 2.0. But then you had the low pro with the blue FX blade. Out of these three, which one is the one for you? Let's get into the video.
CTB, you know who it is.
So you guys seen all of these videos already, the single ones, the single concise reviews of each of these trimmers. But when it comes down to it, let's figure out which one is the one for you. So these two are basically the same thing. They have the same RPMs at 7,200 RPMs. This does have the Graphite 2.0. This has the original gold FX blade. And when it comes to these two, the benefit of having these two is that this area right here, you can take this lid off and you can clean the blade right under the blade, and you have that piece. They all have the same bottom, the battery and everything. You guys basically seen all that so far. The difference is out of these two is the gold FX and the Graphite 2.0. And which one would you get? Honestly, that's up to you. I like the Graphite 2.0 and I like the black. I love all black. This is the original gold shiny one. Nothing wrong with it. It gives that original feel if you had one of the first versions of them. So it's like you have this for nostalgia, but this one is like, I'm rocking this one and I'm working this one the best, hands down. And also, both of them having up to 3 hours of a runtime. Nothing wrong with that, y'all. This is a great pickup, but it's up to you which one you would pick. For me, I'm picking the black one out of this setup, and that's just what I think. You know, that's what I would pick out of these two. And I had to do these two first because then I'll add that, I'll connect the low pro, whatever. Y'all understand what I'm saying? But they both hit. There is no difference in how well they can hit. They both can hit, and that's why it's easy for me to pick the black one instead of the gold one. I do like the Graphite 2.0 just a little bit better, just because it's the blade I originally used on my Boost FX. So for me, out of these two, I'm picking the black one. So let's see how the black one matches up with the low pro. All right, so here we go. You have the low pro and the black FX. This one does have that beautiful blue FX. Now I did realize that this is not the MIM, the metal injecting molding that is on the low pro clipper, that blade, the MIM blade or MIM blade, I'll say it like that. But this blue FX blade is not. It's just the color of blue, and it's the blue FX instead of gold FX. Now, that being said, I do like how the gold FX hits, but for some reason this blue FX does not hit as strong as the gold FX right out of the box. So that being said, when it comes to like it just being an automatic hitter, it's not. It's more of an all around. Now you can set it real close to hit, but for some reason it still has a nice softness to it. So when it comes to these two, which one would I honestly pick? One of the differences out of these two is that this has this piece and this does not. This one is more like indented here, and this one does have this piece so you can take it off. This has the area where you can put your thumb or whatever finger that you want to use. This one does not. So it has the back piece, but it doesn't have the front. I do like the front. I like the indent. When it comes to size, the low pro is just a little bit smaller. When it comes to sound, let's do a sound check real quick. Not the sound of the bike though. Let's do this again. Let's do a sound check real quick. So of course, low pro is low profile. It's a little bit quieter, but they both perform great. So it's really up to you which one you would pick. Me, honestly, out of these two, which one I will pick? I probably still would pick the black FX, only because I really do love the Graphite 2.0. I can make this hit like this one can. I'm not sure if I can make this hit like this one can. This one has just a little bit more flexibility, but I do love the feel of this. I really do, and I do love the blue blade, and there's nothing wrong with this at all. I'm just telling y'all, if I had to pick one, it would be this. Now, I would set up the blue FX blade on this just to see how well it performs as well. This being at 6,800 RPMs and this being at 7,200 RPMs. With just that little bit more power, I'm curious how well the blue blade would do on the black FX trimmer. So that being said, when it comes to these three, the one that I picked and the winner is the black FX. Due to just, I like that color a lot better. You probably thought I was gonna go with blue because my favorite color is blue. However, I'm not just thinking about the blade, I'm thinking about everything that it can do and what it can't do. And I'm thinking about power and all of that. And I think the black FX1 is just the one that beats it just a little bit. If this is a 10, this is like a 9.9. And you know, it's really preferences from there, but I do know this has up to 3 hours of runtime, and I can't say this has up to 3 hours of runtime, but I could probably say it's basically the same. I use this battery, I could use one battery on multiple machines and it does just fine. So it might be even more due to the fact that this has 6,800 RPMs and this has 72. It might be more like 3.5 to 4 hours, who knows? But that being said, the black FX is the one for me. I'm curious what you would think in the comment section. Which one do you think that you would pick out of these three? Let me know, and make sure that you guys see the individual videos of the FX1s, of the low pro, the gold FX version, and the black FX version as well. Thank y'all for watching this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one.
CTB. You know who it is.